guys, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be doing my 2015 Best in Beauty video because there's been quite a few products that I've loved this year, so I thought I would share them with you. I was going to get straight into the video because this might be quite a long one. So starting off with primer. Now I'm not one for being obsessed with any primers, but there's one that I've recently come across and I've only used it a couple of times, but I think it's such a good primer for radiance. And it's the Radiance Veil from Illamasqua. I've already taken the lid off and it looks like this. This doesn't necessarily make your makeup last longer, but it gives you such a great glow from within before you put your foundation on. So I'll just show you what it looks like on my hand. I did use it in a video recently, but it just looks so, it adds such a glow. I mean, look at the difference in hands. Adds such a glow to the skin. So if you put that on before your foundation, you'll look really glowy from within and it will just give you a real nice radiating glow. So that is the Radiance Veil from Illamasqua. Illamasqua have a lovely range of primers. But there's been like a few primers that I've used this year, but I don't really notice that much difference when I use them, so I didn't really think there was much point in mentioning them. I mean, I do like putting them on first before I put my foundation on because it just makes it easier, I think, because your skin's not so dry, but I never think, wow, that's made such a difference to my life. But this one is so, if you really want a good glowy look, then I definitely recommend this Illamasqua one. Now onto foundations. There's been two that I've adored this year. One being another Illamasqua product, and this is the Illamasqua Skin Base. I'm wearing it today. This is in the shade 6.5, I believe. I feel like I could do even with a shade lighter at the moment because I'm quite pale, but this is a very light foundation. This is a very blendable and it's a very buildable foundation. It's quite full coverage. It says medium coverage, but it's quite full coverage for me, for what I'm used to using. It just makes your skin look flawless and just really like a real good base for the rest of your makeup. So I really recommend the Illamasqua Skin Base. Another foundation that I've been loving, and you've seen me use this in quite a few tutorials, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I love the Makeup Forever HD foundation and I can't really tell the difference between the Ultra and the HD, so that's good. So yeah, I've been loving this. This gives a really nice, I feel like it gives you a little bit of a dewy finish to your skin. I prefer wearing this when I've got my fake tan on for my fake tan colour foundation, but at the same time I still have been using the lighter shades for when I'm more pale, and I do like it. I just think it really blends really easily. It's not too cakey at all. It's not cakey at all. And it says Invisible Cover Foundation, and that is exactly what it is. It doesn't leave you, like I say, looking cakey. You just look really like kind of flawless. Probably not as flawless as the Skin Base, but this is my next favourite. So I'd say the Skin Base first and then the Ultra HD. I think we all know what my favourite concealer has been, and I'm almost all out. I mean, look at that tiny little bit left. That is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eye Eraser concealer. So I just love this. It winds up, it's got a little spongy applicator, it goes on really easily, blends really nicely, covers up the dark circles, which is my main goal in life because I have quite bad dark circles, and this is a really good one. I mean, the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer, no, what is it? Is it Skin Enhancer? I think it is. That's a really good full coverage concealer too, but for drugstore I would definitely recommend this Maybelline one. I just think it covers up the dark circles quite well and it blends easily. It just lasts all day and I just think it's fab. So this is like my cult beauty product of the year because I use it so much. And to set the under eye concealer, I have been absolutely loving the Bare Minerals concealer, and this is in Well Rested. So technically from Bare Minerals this is their concealer, but because it's a powder I use it to set my under eye concealer, my creamy concealer, because it gives you a bit of extra coverage, and it's really finely milled powder and it just sets it really nicely and it makes it so like your mascara doesn't smudge. It's a really good product and I've used this so much this year. So that is the Bare Minerals Well Rested concealer powder, but I use it to set my concealer. For bronzer slash contouring powder, I have to say my favourite this year has been the Rodial Instaglam contouring powder. This is the perfect shade for when I am pale or when I am more fake tanned. I'm wearing it today and I just think it's very natural and very matte, so perfect for contouring. It's not too harsh of colour. It's quite a light colour, but it looks dark in the pan, but it just doesn't look, it's not too much. I mean, you can build it up. You can't really see me getting it on my hand there. But because it's quite grey toned, it's perfect for contouring, creating shadows. But I use it as bronzer as well because I'm a bit lazy sometimes and I can't be asked to get both out. So yeah, I really, really love this powder. I mean, this was expensive. I think this is around £52 to buy. But I mean, I've had it for months now and I'm not even hitting the pan and I use it virtually every day. So that is a really good little compact. So I've got two highlights that I've been adoring this year. One of them is from Anastasia and it is So Hollywood. Now both of these highlights that I've loved this year are both kind of similar. This is beautiful, I'll show you. I'm not wearing this one, I'm wearing the other one on my face at the moment. So Hollywood from Anastasia is this lovely goldeny shade and it's just beautiful. It captures the light really nicely. So that is So Hollywood from Anastasia. I'm not sure if you can see that very well on camera, but it's just a beautiful golden colour highlight. And I just think it's so beautiful and it's so pigmented and it shows up on your face so well. I'm not wearing it today, so I don't know why I'm showing you. I'm just going to put it back a bit on top of this to see if it comes up even more. Wow. I mean, look, like the one I've got on is really glowy right now. But add that on top and it's like, I believe this one sold out quite quickly on Cult Beauty in the UK, but I don't know if it's coming back or not, but it is such an amazing highlight. I love it. And the other highlight that I've been loving, can you guess? Yeah, you're right. It's the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. Of course I was going to say that. This is an amazing highlight. It's amazing. I love wearing it on the cheekbones, Cupid's bow. Put a little bit more there. I love wearing it on the inner corner of the eye, on the eyelid. It is beautiful. It's like a peachy, champagne-y colour and it's just stunning. I'll put this on my hand too. So I put it there if you can see, but I'm wearing it, so it's just beautiful. So there's So Hollywood and there's Champagne Pop and they are just definitely my favourite highlighters this year. Champagne Pop is now available in the UK, which is amazing, so I'm so happy about that. So I got myself a backup. It's just beautiful and I just think Jaclyn Hill is so amazing and I'm so proud of her for creating this. I mean, she is an inspiration to me and this product is just so good. Oh, I found it quite hard to choose a blush, but I'm choosing one what I used in my full favourites video because I'm wearing it today and I just love this. I think this just looks nice with so many looks and it's NARS Sin. This is a beautiful like mauvey colour. It's just so lovely and I just love it, so yeah. And it's kind of like, it's got some gold running through it too, but it's very subtle. Now on to brows, and the one product I could not live without this year was the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe. This is such an amazing product. I've got it in my eyebrows today, obviously, but it's so good. I just love it. It's so creamy. At first it may be quite difficult to work with because it may seem a bit like daunting because it's so creamy that it just glides on. But after a while you'll get used to it. And I love popping this on with an angled brush. This is a MAC 266 brush and it really helps to do my brows. So the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe is amazing. I love it. The only downside to this product is that it dries out fairly quickly, but I've learnt that if I put some eye drops in the dip brow and mix it up a little bit, it becomes more of a wet product again. So if it dries out, just get some cheap eye drops or something and mix it up and it will be a nice creamy product again. I really recommend this product and it lasts so long. And you know, it's quite waterproof as well, so if you pop it in your brows, I've seen that people have been like swimming and stuff and it doesn't come off. Obviously it comes off easily if you're washing your face, like with or like using makeup wipe and then cleansing your face, it comes off easy, but it lasts a long time on the skin if you just want it to last all day, or you know, because some brow products can kind of fade throughout the day, and especially if you've got quite sparse brows, if you're like going onto your own skin, it can sometimes slip off, say if you use like a pencil, whereas this product's a bit more robust and stays on your skin, like tattoos your skin for the day. So onto eyeshadows, and I found it quite difficult for eyeshadows because I love so many different ones, but I've got a few here that I like and I think you'll like too. First of all, I'm going to go with two single shadows and they're both from MAC, and this one is Coppering. You've probably seen me use this in a couple of tutorials and I just love it. and it's this swatch here, and it's so beautiful. It's like a burnt orange copper shade, and it just makes your eyes pop. It's just so beautiful, and I just absolutely adore this colour. Another MAC shadow I've been loving is this one here. This is called Antiqued, which is this top shade, and it's another beautiful shade. This is a little bit more subtle than coppering, so I'd wear coppering all over the lid, then a bit of antique through the crease, but you may just want to wear like Antiqued because it's a little bit more subtle. It's such a beautiful colour, and it just suits so many different people. I just think these two shades are they just complement themselves, they complement each other so well, and I just absolutely adore them. The next two palettes that I'm going to show you are both quite new actually, but I've just been loving them. And the first one is from Urban Decay, and it's their collaboration with Gwen Stefani, and I just think this palette is absolutely amazing. I've done about 3 looks using this palette, and I just love it because there's so many neutral shades so you can wear throughout the day, but then there's also like shades that you can use for night, like the darker shades like Punk, Serious and Blackout, and then 1987 if you want to have a bit of goldy colour. Danger's a cool one, and I just love it because there's different finishes in this palette. There's kind of like metallic-y shades, glittery shades, matte shades. There's something for everyone, and I just really adore this palette, and I just love it that it's got a big mirror in it. The packaging is really cool. I just think it's a really good palette, and I just have been loving it. And another palette that I've been loving, and I'm wearing it on my eyes today, and I only recently got this, but I'm just so blown away by the quality of this palette, and it's the Carli Bybel palette for BH Cosmetics. This palette for the money is amazing. I mean, I'm so impressed. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. It's New Year's Eve. I want to kind of look quite glamorous and nice, so it's not like I would just wear anything today. So choosing this palette for me shows that it is a really good palette. Let me open it for you. And I think this was only $12, which is amazing. 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlights, and I use the highlights as well as eyeshadows because you can, obviously, and they're all just so amazing. There's mattes, there's shimmery shades, so there's something for your crease, there's something for your lid, there's something for everybody, and I just love this palette. I think it's amazing, so I really highly recommend it. I am wearing it on my eyes like I said today, and I just think it's just a fab palette. So well done Carli, another YouTuber who is doing so well, and it's just amazing to see all this success coming from YouTube. Like I said, there's so many palettes that I've been loving this year, but I just wanted to show you a couple that I've liked, because otherwise there's going to be a hole in your pocket. Now for mascara, I think, see if you can guess what mascara that I've been loving. Can you guess? Well, if you haven't, it was the Roller Lash from Benefit. This by far was my most used mascara this year. I absolutely adore this mascara. It has this really nice wand, so it curves and it gets right into the root of your lash, and it just makes your lashes look so long and so beautiful. I just absolutely adore this, and the packaging is so cute as well. Like, it's really like retro. It just reminds me of like a roller, so obviously for Roller Lash, and it's such a good product. So definitely Roller Lash has been my go-to mascara this year. I forgot one product actually. I was supposed to say this before the mascara. This is a liquid eyeliner. Now you all know that I love my liquid eyeliner. I do quite like my gel liner too, but I've recently discovered this drugstore liquid eyeliner, so I had to share it with you. And it's the Maybelline Master Ink, and this is a matte black liner, and it glides on your eyes so well. I'm wearing it today, and it's just amazing. I prefer this to my MAC one now, because the MAC one goes dry quite quick, whereas this one stays quite wet in the little pot, and it's the same sort of shape. It's drugstore, so it's a lot cheaper. So this product has been so good. The past like couple of weeks I've had it, I've used it virtually every day that I've worn liquid eyeliner. Now on to lip products. Now lip products is always another hard one because there's so many great ones, but I'm going to just show you what I have absolutely adored this year. And if I've forgotten anything, I'm going to be so upset because but these are the products that I definitely have been loving, and hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. Firstly, I'm wearing it today, and it's the Too Faced Perfect Nude Perfect Lips Lip Liner. This is definitely my favourite ever lip liner. It is the Perfect Nude, which is what it's called. It just lines your lips so well. I fill all of my lips in because I really like the colour that it gives like your whole lip, so I use it as kind of like a matte lipstick in a way. and it's so gorgeous. I just love it. It's so creamy, it blends really easily. It doesn't, it's not like a dry pencil, it's very creamy, so it's easy to work with. And today I've topped it with this Kevyn Aucoin lipstick called Evermore, which is a very light nude, and I'll swatch this. I do really like this lipstick. It's very light on its own, but it looks really nice. It really complements the lip liner. They look really nice together. It's a very light pinky nude. It's gorgeous. It's very light, but it's really nice. Put a bit on. It's just nice to the centre of your lips with that lip liner. It just looks really nice together. Another nude that I've been loving, and I've worn this so much lately, and it's Anastasia Pure Hollywood. This is a liquid lipstick, this one. So that looks like, that's that one there. And that's quite similar to that lip liner actually. This lipstick is so long lasting as well. Like I think I said in one of my previous videos, I wore it from like 9 in the morning till 10 or 10:30 at night. And it probably looked a little bit flaky by the night, like by 10:30 at night. But it wasn't completely off. It doesn't go really crumbly like some liquid lipsticks do. So the Anastasia Pure Hollywood lipstick is lovely. Now a lip gloss, and this is another nude that I've been loving, and this is Gerard Cosmetics Angel Cake. This is beautiful. This is such a pretty nude. This is like the perfect nude gloss. Running out of space. So that is there. Can you see a theme with these colours? They're all pretty similar, but that is just a beautiful nude. It's stunning. It looks nice on top of other colours, but it's so pigmented for a gloss that you don't need to put anything else underneath it. You can if you want, but you don't need to. So that is Angel Cake from Gerard Cosmetics. And I've got one more from Gerard Cosmetics, and this is my final lipstick, and this is a liquid lipstick, and I wore it in my most recent video, and that is, what is it? And that is Gravity, and this is a Hydra Matte lipstick, liquid lipstick, and it's such a different colour. That's why I like it. It's like a real grey purple, like very dark, such a statement lip. If you're a bit scared to wear colours like this probably is one to step away from, because it is quite bold. But you know, makeup's fun. Just have fun with it. I mean, all those other colours are really nude and quite similar, but I just really love that Gravity. It's such a different shade from what I've had before. I haven't got a shade like this, and I just think it's so cool. And it looks nice like if you have hardly any eye makeup on, and just that bold lip is a statement lip. It's just really nice. So these are my top 5 lip products this year. Love them. Now I've already shown you my favourite brush that I use to apply my brow product, but I thought I'd show you a few other brushes that I've been loving this year that I couldn't live without. They're not every single brush for every single thing. I've just got 6 brushes here that I just want to share with you. And the first one is my favourite foundation brush, which is the Zoeva Silk Finish 102 brush, and it's just, oh, I just love it. It just goes on, it just makes it easy to put your foundation on. This is just my favourite foundation brush. I don't know why, I just love it, and it's like rose gold too, which is always cool. But this is just such an amazing brush. I just adore it. Just gives you kind of a real flawless finish. It just you're not left with like loads of streaks on your face. I also use it to blend in my concealer under my eye, so it's very versatile. I just really love this brush. So yeah, and a lot of you asked me what brush this is in my videos, so I thought I'd share that again with you. It's the Zoeva Silk Finish brush. Now my favourite brush to set my under eye concealer has to be the Real Techniques setting brush, and this is just perfect because it's the perfect size to get under your eyes just to set your concealer. It's just the right density, it's just a perfect shape brush, and it's the perfect size, like I said, because it's not too big and it's not too small. It gets right in the corners really easily because it's quite domed shape. To contour, I have been adoring the NARS Ita brush. This is definitely my favourite brush I've bought, I think, ever, because I've had this a few years and it's so quite pricey, but I use it every single day without fail. Apart from, like, I think in a few tutorials recently I've used a different brush to use like a cream product, but for powder products I've been using this virtually every single day. And it's just perfect because I find with some contour brushes they can be a bit too dense, like they can be too tight together, the bristles can be quite harsh, so you're left with a harsh line because they're so compact and so together, and so there's so many of them. whereas this one is quite fluffy. So when you do the line for the contour, you can really easily blend upwards, and it's just, it leaves a really nice finish. It doesn't leave you with a real harsh line. So this is a really nice brush because it's fluffy and not too compact. To highlight, I just adore the Morphe M501 brush. This is the perfect size because it gets right on the tops of your cheekbones. It's not too big. It's the perfect dome-shaped brush. I used to absolutely adore the Sigma, I can't remember what it was called now, but it was similar to this but a lot larger. I do still like it, but this one's better because it just gets, like, it's just more precise because it's smaller, but it's not too small, so you end up with just a harsh line like this. It's still quite fluffy, so it just blends really nicely, and it's really reasonably priced as well, which is always a good thing. The one eyeshadow brush this year that I could not live without was the Sigma E40. This is a really, really big fluffy brush which blends all your troubles away. It blends all your eyeshadow harshness away. It just is the perfect brush. I mean, I like going in with a E25 brush to make it more defined, and then using the E40 brush just to really blend and make everything smooth and just perfect. This brush is a must-have in my eyes. I just think it's perfect. It's nice and fluffy and big, and it just, like I say, it just blends everything perfectly. It's the best. And finally, I have been loving the Sigma concealer brush F75, and I love this to apply highlight to my brow bone, my inner corner, my cupid's bow, and also down the bridge of my nose. It's really good for that. Yeah, I don't actually use it for concealer, what it's made for, but I love it for highlighting. I think it's such a good brush. Yeah, I love this brush. So they are all of my favourites for 2015. I'm sure that there's so many other things that I love. Obviously I love some other things, but these are like my must-have products, the things that I use more frequently than other products. I adore them. So yeah, these have been my favourites. I hope you, apart from you guys have been definitely my favourites this year. You guys rock. You guys have made my year so amazing, so thank you. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope 2016 is treating you well already, and I will speak to you soon. I'm going to go away. I'm probably away right now. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this video. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, but I'll probably upload it like early next week. So I'm going to be away from Wednesday till Saturday. I'm going to New York, so I'm really excited, but I'm only going to be there a couple of days, but I just can't wait. So once I'm back, I'll film some videos for you. So hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will speak to you soon. Happy New Year.